Alright, boys and girls, welcome back to turn 2, Imperial Guard turn 2. This is the Tower Reinforcements 2 Tiger Sharks, which is an equivalent points of the 3 Bane Blades down here. Now, we fast forwarded. This is where the Tower movement ended up with everything. Now we're going to go through the shooting for everything over there. I don't have the 10-inch template with me, but we will compromise the best way we know how by a logical decision-making process. Picking up all the dice I may or may not need for this shooting fiasco, because the Imperial Guard are desperate to defend their lines against everything about to drop. So the Tau have already burned their blind barrage to protect themselves, so they're at the tender mercies of the Imperial Guard. All four of the Riptides have used the network shield generator, but first we're going to do the 20 shots at the Flyers. The Red Squadron of Flyers from my Red Squadron, of course, are the closest, so that's 4, 8, 10, 12, that's 16, 20 dice. So, even though my hands are big enough, I'm not going to be a complete jerk about it. Now remember, this is the first Punisher cannon only at the Flyers. My Tau Flyers are confident that they're not going to get shot because the IG can only hit on 6s. We'll see how that works out. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3 hits. Now, because they're in this formation here, I get to reroll one's preferred enemy. No. So that's the first. So I have 3 hits so far. I'm going to use a marker die. We're just doing the Punisher cannons first. They still have to glance on 6s before it even counts. Because these Flyers are front armor 11, the rest are 10s. 3 whole points. Alright, got a couple more 6s. So that's 5, 6 6s out of the Punisher cannons. We're not even to the heavy bolter yet, so we're going to do the 6 big guns first, needing 6s to glance. 1 glance. So, decoy launchers, 4 up, I ignore it, and it's ignored. They shot up a decoy. So the first Punisher cannon didn't even scratch. So let's do the 9 heavy bolters that are twin linked. I'm sorry, the 3 heavy bolters on the vehicle itself. 3, 6, 9 at said Flyers. Again, I get to reroll 1s because of the formation. So 1 hit for 1s, 2 6s, 1 glance. Again, ignored on a 4 better. Ignored. The Tau Flyers are cocky as hell. Moving on to the second Flyer. The second Lumen Rush at the other Flyer. Okay, re-rolling 1s. So 1, 2, 3. Golly. However, we have 3 hits, so we're going to put a 3 out. 3 total hits so far. So that's 5 1s, 6 1s. Wow, this guy in the middle is really determined to get him some Tau hate today. 1 more 6, so that's a total of 4 hits. And nothing. Needed 6s. So he has 2 heavy bolters. First heavy bolter, second heavy bolter, and hole mounted last cannon needing 6s. And we only have 2 1s. Again, if they hit, need 6s. So no. Over here, we'll do the twin linked autocannon. 1, 2, 3, 4 heavy bolters at this silly squadron coming in hot to blow them apart. Okay, So far, one of the autocannons hit. Twin link does not hit. We have 3 ones on the table, though. Nope. So 1 hit, needs a 6. Does not come back a 6. So the red flyers have just avoided all the flack, ack, and ack the 3 Lehman Russes could provide. Now, super heavy time. We're going to start off by doing the templates of death. Now, granted, I do not have the big 10-inch with me. It's in my apartment at home. But we're going to center it on unit 01. So put it back. 10-inch, it'll still eclipse unit 6 if it hits dead on. First bang blade, it's going to go 7 inches, so it'll hit these 3. Strength 9 AP2. Second one, he has line of sight over here. It's going to go 7 inches back, so it'll still hit unit 6 and unit 5. So that's 2 hits, strength 9 AP2. And the third one has no real line of sight, but for sake of argument, we're going to say he sees unit 2. Gets him out there. And it's going to go 4 inches, so it's going to hit total of 6 hits, strength 9 AP2 on the Riptides. Coming back around. Total of 6 hits. So let's get to the wounding. Since they're in this formation, they reroll fatal the wounds. It's all wounds. Alright, closest Riptide, however, starts off at unit 01. So shield 3 up invul. Nope. Yes. 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 Yep. So he'll take a total of 2 wounds, not enough to cause a leadership check, and he's not dead. He has 3 wounds left. Alright. Target priority. We're going to do 3 last cannons on the left side of each Bane Blade at the Flyers, along with the excuse me, Twin Link Heavy Bolters. The other 3 last cannons are going to the Riptide unit with the other 3 Heavy Bolters. So 1, 2, 3, 6. I'm sorry, 3, 6, 9. As far as Heavy Bolters at the Flyers. Alright, so 1 last cannon hit. This is going to be interesting. 1 heavy bolter hit. Since they're twin linked and they're hitting on 6s, let's see if we get lucky. Alright, dink. And that was a lot of whiffing. Rerolling 1s, however, I did roll 2 1s. Nope, still don't hit. Alright, last cannon needs a 2 or better. 1. These top pilots are laughing at these Imperial Guardsmen. I have to check. It might be 10 or 11. If it's 10, it's a glance, and then I'm in trouble. It's just a glance, however. And nothing on the heavy bolters. So, let's do the other 3 last cannons and the same amount of everything else over on the other side at the Riptides. Hitting on 4. I get to reroll 1s. Last cannons are very important to me today. Alright, at least 1 hit with the last cannon. A lot of heavy bolter flak. Wish you could have hit the plane that easily. So, will it wound? Of course it will. Will I make my invul? Yep, I'm going to laugh that off. Heavy bolters, wounding on 5, skill toughness 6. Okay, rerolling 1s. Nope. So 1 wound, 1 armor save. The Riptides are coming in strong. They will not let up. And that's the Imperial Guard turn. I'll come back in a bit for the Tau turn. Thank you for watching. Just hold on a second.